Human beings are addicted to a lot of things. Addictions, I'm telling you, they control a man in a way that is ununderstandable. I'll tell you, majority of humans are addicted to something in some form or another. When one is addicted, he is oppressed. Oppression, when I simplify it, I say it's when you start to breathe through the lungs of your enemy. So, without your enemy, you can't breathe. You need him to breathe, or you die. So, unless you engage with an addiction, you struggle to breathe. Sometimes it feels like you're dying. Like, unless you drink alcohol, it will be like you're going crazy. Unless you smoke, like to smoke. Hear me? Yes. Imagine smoking is what's tightening your lungs, but your lungs feel tighter when you're not smoking. The smoking feels like it's what's opening the lungs. Now you feel like you're suffocating when you're not smoking. So at times, even when you're sleeping, you find out the breath becomes difficult. You with me? Then he has to wake up. He knows I have to go smoke.
Oh my goodness.
No, he's fine. He knows. I with me? The moment he doesn't smoke, he starts to get dizzy. He starts to get dizzy. If he's not smoking, the head now gets so, starts to pump like. And he knows the moment he smokes, that's where it goes. That's how it is. That's how it is. There's some, his tummy will be scratching. As long as he doesn't drink alcohol. There has to be alcohol on that tummy there, like it has to be somewhere on there. The moment the alcohol finishes, now starts to feel it like it's going on. I have to go drink again. He has to drink. You with me? He's now breathing through the lungs of alcohol. With there. The people, without pornography or sex or masturbation, it will start to get tight here. Start to get tight, like it will now just be tight everywhere. It will just be with me. Are you there? I feel like I'm going to explode. He's breathing through the lungs of his enemy. Unless he does. Right? So a person who's now out of breath, they lose all the humanity in them. If you were carrying your baby and you start running out of breath, you won't lay the baby down, you even throw the baby down to do. So these people, they are just victims. When you are seeing them acting, you're behaving weirdly around you. Or maybe sometimes you're one of those people yourself. You're just a victim.
We're listening.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Some people are addicted to thinking too much.
Hey.
If you didn't think that something is wrong with me, you don't feel okay. Something has to be thought that something is not right with you. You start getting worried something is wrong. If nothing is mentioned is wrong about you.
That is terrible.
100%. There are people addicted to pain. If he's not in pain, he feels pain. If he's not in pain, he feels pain. Whether it's cutting himself, whether it's being beat. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
There are certain women who they deliberately say things to their husbands because they know the husbands are violent. If the husband doesn't hit her, she doesn't feel okay. He has to hit her, then she can breathe. Otherwise, if it's peaceful and loving, she won't be okay. It just comes, she wakes up with drama. Doesn't even know why she's behaving like that. She behaves like that. Even the guy himself doesn't even know what's going on with this woman. You see.
Yes, Lord. These things are scary.
That's addictions.
Into being addicted.
There are some people, if they don't almost die, he doesn't feel okay.
My God.
He's always going to be risking. You with me?
Yes, Papa.
Whether it's jumping off buildings. You've seen guys who run, jump off a building to another building and whatnot. If he doesn't do that, he won't breathe.
My God.
He has to feel like he's almost going to lose it. That's the only way he feels alive.
Papa is true. People will say these strange things that don't make sense.
When there's no death, you don't feel alive.
My God. What?
Is it a video of
Yeah.
100%. 100%. When he's done there, he's going to go swim with sharks. Catch a snake by its tail.
Yay.
Just to show you can do it.
Yay.
That's
Yay.
You with me?
Yes.
There are some guys who actually, this happens a lot, especially with white boys, who get himself stung by a snake on purpose. He will take the snake and bring it. He has anti-venom for it. Just so that the venom gets him and like, then he takes the anti-venom. Then, after, every few days he will do that.
My God.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take a scorpion and go and take the scorpion.
Aye.
I'm doing there are guys like that. Check guys like Coyote Peterson. You seen him? That's all he does. Just gets himself stung by snakes and what and scorpions, and that's all he does. Can't not. You see?
Yes, Papa.
Yeah, that guy. I'm Stephen Owen. Owen or something. Until he actually dies, he will not stop. He will come to a crocodile like this. Will come look at it in the face like this. Look at it, he will jump like this. You with me? We're doing that. That's his thing. To die. I'm telling you.
They can't help it.
No. That's it.
Strange.
Today, I'll be attempting to wrestle a lion bear. That's it. For what? Doesn't know. You see these things, they spread out to other things. You're busy worried that you will struggle with sex and whatnot. Some other people are struggling with other things, crazy things. You see, it gets, when it becomes very excessive, your body cannot cope anymore. You are not designed for anything excessive. That's why you need to rest. Even though you need to work, you need to rest. You're not designed for excessive work. You're not designed for anything excessive. To be excessive, you have to be empowered by another spirit. You see? So now when you become excessive, demons now have to come and help you. So to be excessive is to say, it's a call out for help. So when you do something excessively, it's a call out for help. You see? You sleep around excessively, it's calling out for help. I need something that can empower me to keep doing this. You drink too much alcohol, you need something that can empower you. You see? You will notice a lot of the things that people you are told scripturally, don't do this, are things which you are not designed for. You see? It tells you do not drink alcohol in excess and whatnot. You are not designed for that. Eventually, demonic spirits have to assist you so that you can be able to do it properly. You see? And so now that's further than addiction now. You see? That one, you cannot deliver yourself from that. You need to be delivered by somebody else. But addictions, you can still deliver yourself. You see?
Yes.
And originally now, all addictions have the same source. They have started the same way. There may be different things, but they're all the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They may be different, but the source is the same. You see?
Yes,
The first time you drink alcohol, it's horrible.
yes.
Horrible.
Oh, that is true.
I've never had beer or anything, but I know it's horrible. I don't need to know. So I was, yeah, you're saying, yeah, no, I've never. I know it's horrible. Because all addictions are the same. It's the same. First time you take cocaine, you sniff it in, it will be horrible. How do I know? All addictions are the same. So those who have taken cocaine will tell you. It was horrible. You smoke for the first time, you're going to cough until it's like you're going to die. But then you ask yourself that thing that you felt like you're going to die.
Yes.
How is it now the thing you're doing every day? What happened from that point where you felt, I'm going to die, I won't do this thing again, to doing it again?
Yes.
Now you're doing it. Oh, that whole thing, this alcohol is bitter, it's burning. Burnt my tummy, I felt it hot inside. To going to drink it again. You slept with a guy. It felt like it was tearing you. It felt like a knife was going through you. So how it literally felt. And you were bleeding. It's your first time. It was horrible. I'm telling you, first time I had sex was amazing. It was so good. It was horrible. If it's not pain, you can say, okay, I know it was not painful for me. Yeah, but if it's not going to be the horrible pain, it's going to be horrible internally. The first time you have sex, will feel horrible. If you have a conscience. The first time you drink alcohol will feel horrible. You'll feel bad. You'll feel, what am I doing? What have I done? I kept away for this long. Now I've messed it up. I wanted to get married before I have sex. Now I've done it. There is so much regret one faces when they start doing those things. You see?
Yes.
First time you watch porn, you don't enjoy it. You actually be scared. What is this? What have I done? What if I get caught? Right? I shouldn't be doing this. You there? Those are all addictive things. Think of any addiction. You either feel horrible inside or feel horrible outside, or both. Mostly both. So what that means is those experiences rob you. They rob you of enjoyment, which was promised. Sex is nice, but I didn't enjoy it. Alcohol is nice, but I didn't enjoy it. Smoking makes you high and whatnot, but it hurt me. My lungs were painful. I felt like my lungs were on fire. Taking drugs and injecting yourself? Absolutely not nice. No way it can be.
Yes, Dad.
So you are robbed of that promise that they have. All those things, the promise they come with is they're enjoyable, they're nice. Oh, now they are. Now the sex is nice. Months later. The smoking is nice months later. See?
True.
The injection is painful going in, but it's nice when you squeeze it in. What happened between that period of time, the first time when it was so horrible? Some people almost felt like killing themselves, like I'm now, I'm now so dirty, I'm now so filthy, I'm now no longer holy. You get it?
Yes.
You need to be paid back.
Yeah. My goodness.
Because sex robbed you. It owes you. It's your debtor. Because weed robbed you. It was meant to give you a high, but it gave you pain in the lungs. It's your debtor. You see? So, you have to go collect your debt.
Yeah.
So since it was not nice, you need to go back to it too. get that nice. And then you get it. But now here's the problem. You got the nice from the first time you had sex. Now this second one has not been paid for. You've paid for the first one with the second one. The first experience, which was bad, has been paid for now by the second experience. But the second experience has not been paid for. It's left unpaid for. You need to come back to pay back the second one with the third. It's like owing money from Peter, then going to Paul to borrow the money to pay. And now you owe Paul. With me. Then you go to James to borrow more money to pay Paul. So an addiction is a cycle of paying back a debt which you took the first time and you've been paying it off. Then you realize you actually owe the one who paid it at first. That sex was horrible. You felt bad, you felt terrible. You felt bad, you felt terrible. So you went back again to pay off that bad and terrible, or at times painful, that you felt. At times, the second time may not feel painful, but you still feel bad. You still have to pay off that bad. That's why you will notice eventually, after enough times, you no longer feel bad. It shows you've been paying off. Now that you've paid off all those not feeling bad, now you are into the next batch now. You see? Then at times you had 5 bad encounters in a row. Those are the days when you smoke 5 cigarettes to pay back the old. We have sex 5 times. We masturbate 5 times in that day. You have to realize you've created 5 more debts that you are paying the old ones. They will come due again. You will never pay them. You can't. When a debt is due, a debt is due. Doesn't matter whether you want to pay or you don't want to pay. It has to be paid. Whether you have to go borrow from someone to pay it, you have to. When rent is due, rent is due. Whether you have to go borrow money, you have to pay. Then you feel relaxed when you borrow money and pay. Have you noticed? If you rent that you need to pay, and you borrow money to pay the rent, you're like, whew, at least rent is paid. But you still owe the same money. How are you feeling relaxed? That's how relaxed you feel after you fulfill an addiction. Then that other guy says, hey, but you owe me too. So is that all the previous experience that's telling you you owe me? You owe me. That's why you find out. Right? There are times when you go look for the same porn video you watched sometime before. Or you hit up the same girl that you hit before. The experience with her is now asking you, didn't pay me. So now you have to get her to come to pay. Or a time where you just want Savannah. don't want Black Label. I just want this one. This one, it will feel like you are dying if you don't get it. To pay off that last experience that didn't go well with you. When you've paid it off, sure, you'll be relaxed. Whew, at least. And you'll feel good for maybe a day or two. Until that one says you owe me too. So you find out there are some people you owe. There's a debt owed in sex, debt owed in alcohol, debt owed in smoking, and debt 100%. That is what an addiction is. Eventually, if it's now too much for you, a demon will come and say, no, I can pay for you. Just sit back. You just sit back. Me, I will do the pay. If I need to pay 10 times a day, I'll pay. And after having gone through all of that, the Spirit will say, okay, pay. Then you'll sit back. Now that's where you feel like you're not in control anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Someone is now paying for you. Someone is now paying. That's why you'll see. If you look at the word that is used to say it is finished, it is a word used for debt payment. When Jesus Christ said that it is finished, the word used originally is for payment of debt. Like all has been paid for. Because you've always been wondering, what's this payment Jesus was? What payment was Jesus making? What are these payments he was making? What payments was he making? What did we owe that we had to be? You with me? Because you're always going to, someone has to come and break that thing and pay first. For you. Because you're going to have to get another loan to pay another. He has to come and now take all the loans and pay all of them.
My God.
Are you there?
Yes.
But now, the issue that we have is to believe that a person like that exists. A person that, without your asking, will come and ask, what debt does this guy have? And go and look for all your debtors and pay them for you. And then all he says is, just believe that I did it. After having struggled for so long to pay these debts, to believe that is a difficult thing. You know, there's one thing to believe that Jesus is your personal Lord and Savior. We've done that. That's why we are saved.
Yes.
But to believe that paying off debts now, that was like the most difficult thing to believe. That which you've always been paid. Are you with me?
Yes.
You know, if I owe 60,000 rand right now, and then you send me 60,000 rand, what am I going to do? You know, like you give me 60,000. For me, you just give it to me. What am I going to do? I won't pay that money. You won't?
I wouldn't pay that.
I won't.
No. It's true.
You're going to starve. You have no food at home. You're going to pay debt. You're sleeping on the floor. You have no bed. Then you say, I'm going to go pay debt. That guy, I took money from him. Let me go give him back his money.
No, you won't.
I don't know. If you say yes, you're not really in debt. If you are really in debt, you will know. Never. Even if, I'm saying 60,000, you guys, even if you get 600,000, are you with me? You will maybe take 5,000 and put it into there. And you keep on saying, I will pay that 6,000. I have enough. Let me clear other things, then I'll pay.
My God.
Slow, slow.
Eventually, you're going to have 60,000 left. And then you won't put it in there. No, you would.
Why is this? It is true.
You won't.
Sure. Yeah. It's crazy. 100%.
You with me?
Yes, Papa.
Do you get it?
Yes, Papa.
True, Dad.
The only time you will pay is when that guy who owes 60,000 brings a gun and points it at you and say, you are dying today. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you today. Where you will find the 60,000 rand, you don't know. You will find it, and you will pay him.
100%.
And you will owe someone else. That you will do. And that guy is never going to come when you've got 60,000 rand. He comes only when you don't have it. Are you with me? I remember this guy once gave me I used to be an athlete. We were athletes together. So he gave me his sports kit. Because I was new to the team, so I didn't have the kit. So he gave me his kit because he was racing at different times. When I took his kit and then I went home to wash it. I forgot it at home. Then he got to school. He was like, man, where's my kit? I don't know, man, I forgot. He's like, okay, bring it tomorrow. Tomorrow, so where's my kit? I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot it again. I'm going to get it. I'm so sorry. He's like, man, bring my kid tomorrow, man. I need it. You know that. I'm like, yeah, cool, man. Tomorrow it comes. He says, man, where's my kid? I'm like, man, he helped me. He threw me against the wall. Yeah. He said, man, bring my kid now. Now. He got his kid. He got his kid. The only time I was going to pay that kid. With me. If I bought a new kit, I wasn't going to give you my new one. No way. I wasn't going to use mine to pay for his. You see what I mean? That's how this thing of debt is. You with me? You know,
Yes,
we are not designed to be in debt. We are not designed to be in debt. Absolutely not. If one eye stops functioning well, the other one will never pay for it. If one leg gets hit, the other one will never pay for it. Are you with me? You won't have one kidney struggling because it's helping the other. It won't. Are you with me? We're built to not pay debts. we don't have to. Unless we critically have to. I'm not talking of, you said, oh, but I pay my debt every month. Yeah, you're paying 1% of that debt every month. Yes, that's not paying the debt. When your salary goes in and the bank just takes a little cut, interest and all that, no, they're not paying off the debt. No. Those are interests and things that have got nothing to do with your debt anymore. That's why you look when you're all done, you took out 60,000, you paid off 100,000. You're busy paying off stuff you don't even know.
100%.
That's how it is. You see. So now, your one experience that you're having is not going to cover for that one in itself. You see. So if you can't even do that for yourself, why would someone else come and do it for you? You right now, if you get 60,000 rand, you're not going to clear your 60,000 rand. Why would someone take his 60,000 rand and clear yours? And to make it worse, you don't even know him. You see? Or you can read it in the Bible and be like, wow, Jesus loves me, really. But to believe that thing. You see? Why do you think Jesus Christ would come and say things like, only believe? Only believe. That's only. You with me? Yes. If someone has to end up telling you just only, it shows you how heavy that thing is. It's not easy. Right? Only. That phrase, that word, sorry. It shows you that whole thing is not easy. If he says God gave his only begotten son, it shows you that whole process was not an easy one. Anything where it's only. I gave you my only food. My only, it's only tied with pain. It's difficult. It tells you only believe it's not an easy thing. We are struggling with addictions after we've been set free because we still cannot believe that it is possible for somebody to come and pay off what you've been struggling to pay off your whole life. Addiction is fixed by belief. But belief is very expensive. It's more expensive than the money it cost. Which is why belief is more expensive than just another smoke of weed. Belief is more expensive than just another video. That's why if you are stuck with either believing that Jesus Christ has paid the price or masturbating, you know which one you're going to pick. Not because you're addicted. You're no longer addicted. You just have a choice between believing or masturbating. Are you with me? The cost of the one is too high. So you'd rather pay what you can afford.
My goodness.
Which is what you've always known. You with me?
Yes, Mama.
You lady, you tell me you're paying off your house nicely. Then some random guy comes, doesn't even know you. He tells you, lady, I want to pay off everything you got. I'm going to pay off everything you got. You don't need to pay nothing. You alright with that? I'm talking about ladies.
Yes, Father.
It says, yeah, just come spend time with me. It's okay. Just, I don't want anything from you. I'm just paying.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, will you believe? Will you believe him? Or would you rather just continue doing your monthly payments and
It's true.
what you've always known and rather living until you have no money left in your account? And say, rather I clear off my debt slowly.
Yes.
This random guy, I don't know him. He comes, he says he wants to pay off my debt. And all I just need to do is to just spend time with him. Nothing. Nothing more.
That is madness.
Hey, my Father.
Some man came. You don't know him.
Yes.
He cleared your debt and all he's saying is,
Just
come be with me. Come live in me. Come. All addictions have the same origin. Chief Apostle signing out. Catch you on the next one.